another Content Studio tutorial, and today we will schedule an Instagram post from our Content Studio going to our Instagram, and I'm going to use their app as well. So they have Content Studio app. If you're using, you just go to the Play Store. I'm not so sure if it is available in Apple Store, but they do have app in the Android device. Now, two options. Content Studio has two options for you to share or schedule your post. So the first option is via Zapier. This will work for single image only. So if you will be scheduling carousel videos and GIF, then you need to use the second method, which is the push notification. But in this tutorial, we will discuss the Zapier thing, because we want to make our newsfeed or single image autopilot. So first is, it says that you need to search for a Content Studio, okay? So the first event should be the Content Studio. So I'm going to create a zap in here, and we will call that zap in, let's type in, actually let me call the zap first, Instagram scheduler, and then what's the name of the upper handle. I'm going to create two zaps actually, because we will use Zapier for scheduling our two Instagram account. Okay, and then we will search for Content Studio. So this one, Content Studio, and then it says here, choose a content from the list. Okay, we need to look for a trigger. So the trigger would be a post is ready to publish. Okay, when the trigger is already, a post is ready to publish, then it should connect. There should be an action that will happen. But before that, we need to connect our Content Studio first. So I'm going to connect my Content Studio account. Oh, your username. Okay, I actually use my email address, so that's what they are referring. You need to use your email address as your username. So I already log in, and you can choose like what's the name of the zap, and I will call that one. Okay, in here, let's just check here in this part. So it basically create an authorization thing. Since we already connect our the Zapier to Content Studio, this zap will automatically generate. So continue and then continue. Okay, now we can then set the trigger. Okay, if the platform is from Instagram, and then we choose the workspace. So the workspace is Hollywood branded, and then the social account will be, this will be for the Weem. So I'm gonna put in wardrobe in motion and continue. Let's take a look with the trigger. Okay, Content Studio to confirm. We'll find a recent post. So we don't have a recent post for the we don't actually, so I'm already in this part. We don't have a, so if we click the trigger, okay, as you can see here, I mean, we haven't used Content Studio first. So if we go into the, we haven't used the Content Studio, and if we go into the Weem threads, we don't have any pictures yet, added or scheduled in the Content Studio. Now I will just skip this trigger or test the trigger. Okay, let's just test the trigger. I'm gonna try to create a post here. Okay, let's refresh. Go to my social media scheduler, and as you can see in here, there is already a Zapier logo in the Weem Instagram. So this one, number 7. So number 7, done. Bold girls, and we will publish in here. Okay, put it here and here. Okay, and I'll just grab some of the information, some of our blurbs. Otherwise, if I put wardrobe and in motion, that okay, wardrobe in motion. Let me grab some of our blurbs here. Not that one. And this one is, yeah, I'll just grab this one. Okay, and we will put it in here. And by the way, if you are there is an options to organize all your hashtags in Content Studio, so it will really save your time from adding and pasting and adding your hashtags. I have a tutorial on that, so check it on my link description below, or check my playlist called Content Studio. So I have some few tutorials related to Content Studio because I really start loving this platform. So anyway, so we already have the blurb in there. Now you need to select the Zapier and then add to schedule. Let's just put in scheduled, and then we will set, just for example, I'm gonna set it to January 31. I don't want this to be published because I think Ali, one of our team, already scheduled this one on other platform or on other social media platform, and we will be moving to Content Studio sooner once we set this up and we configure this one correctly. So once it's ready, you need to select the Zapier as your publish method, and then schedule, and then the select date, and then let's put scheduled. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my Zapier account, and then let's try to click test trigger, and I will continue, and then what will be the app? The action part, you need to choose Instagram for business, and then the event should be publish photos, and then you hit the continue and you will go in here. Now in the choose account, you will need to connect your email address that is associated on that Instagram. Okay, once you completely connect your account, then you will be in the setup action. So in the setup action, you will choose what is the account that you want to use, and this is the account, and then the tags accordingly. So for the photo, it should be an image URL, and for the captions, it should be post captions. For the tag, it should be tag users, and the location, and the list goes on. Okay, you can also add additional tags there if you want to. And then in this area called test action, okay, what I actually did is I clicked the test and review, and I don't want to click the test and continue as well, otherwise I might have duplicate published, and we don't want that to happen because I'm not really handling the social media accounts. However, I need to make things autopilot. So when I click the test and review, it seems like, let me type in the Instagram account, wardrobe in motion. Okay, so this is the test post that I did in here. So it was published. So, this is like, if you want to check, this is the setup for the trigger. Choose your account, your trigger, and then the test. This part you can skip the test in here, but in the action area, you will really need to test or publish a post to your Instagram account in order to turn on the Zapier. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. So the Zapier for the Content Studio WIM account is already